Hi, my name is Rokai Mikolenko, and tonight we're going to work a little bit on our core. I usually like to throw in a couple core exercises at the end of every workout and get a little bit in every day. I know some people like to give core their own day. My recommendation is that if you just stick with body weight or low weights, you can do core exercise every day. We use our core in all activities of daily living. Every single athlete is going to need to have a strong and stable core for balance and to generate power through their limbs. But if you weight it, like if you do a weighted cable pull here, you would want to wait a couple of days before you do it again, like any major body part. If you're just doing some crunches, if you're just doing some Russian twists and whatnot, you can do a variety. Just make sure you're not doing the very same thing the next day. Let the muscles recuperate a little bit every day. So again, when it comes to the recommendation, it's either going to be every day a little bit, or you're going to throw it in once a week as its own big exercise. That kind of depends on how you like to train and what your training goals are. So this has kind of been a favorite sequence of mine. This was like the old dad boxer days. They'd go into the saunas and do this one. And it's just kind of a favorite, literally since the days the dads put baby oil on. So we're going to do a pull-over sit-up. You have to look in the mirror because I can't figure out how to make the camera work anywhere where we see everything. So we're going to pull up, pull over, and sit up. And the kitty's going to not get hit. All right. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just do everything in 10, 9. You can certainly do more. It is, of course, your core. So now, never on the knees to the thighs. I'm going to put my hands by my temples, and now my toes touch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Then we're going to come up. You guys know the drill. Russian twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So that would be one set. And then I take 30 seconds to a minute and go again. Usually I have my clients do 4 sets on their own. But you can do 3 to 6 sets. It really depends on your training status, what you did before, what you're going to do afterwards. Again, you want to make sure that you're incorporating movements and training into your own goals. And even though we're pretty limited in where we can go and what we can do right now, we all still had goals that we believe we'll be getting back to shortly, or, you know, all things inshallah. So again, pull over, sit up, knees to chest in a little bug position, and then some Russian twists. And I really like that as a sequence. One of the other sequences I do a lot, I need some spinal support, so I'm going to put my hands underneath my tailbone. Some people don't need that support. Is double leg lifts. So I can either have my head up, or if that's too much, just rest. Depends, again, on your own training status. 6, let's just go to 8, 7, 8. Good. Then I can take the ball, again, in my thighs, not ever between the knees, and I can raise, and you barely want to have your tail touch the mat. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm going to come up. I'm going to start up and a little bit more. Partial range of motion crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, that's another little triplex of core exercises you can do. And I like that one. I try to make sure that each exercise, even if we're still working the core, feels almost like relief from the last exercise. Oh my gosh. And Anyway, so these again are just some of my favorite little triplexes that I'll send my clients to do at the end. And again, that's normally 4 sets of about, it depends on the client, but 10 to 15 to 20 repetitions. Or again, you're certainly welcome to start with 2 or 3 depending on your own training status. So the last little triplex I want to do, or trio of exercises here, would be to support the back of my, the small of my back. I'm right there on the line. Small of my back here. And I'm going to open up and twist. Just going to do 4 of them. It takes a long time. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then I want to put my hands next to my hips, a little bit behind. Lift to the side. Lower the knees. 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab the ball again, a little supportive here. This is quite difficult if you're not used to this posture, but you're going to be externally rotated, toes together, and drop the foot. 2, 3, 4. If it's too hard, you cross them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So, feet together. Forward, forward, forward. You want to stretch, come up. About 10 seconds. You can do 3 repetitions. Cross, maybe twist a little bit. Cross, twist a little bit. And of course, come around. Give yourself a nice little cobra. So, you're certainly welcome to do all 9 exercises in one day, but again, you'd want to treat that like you just did a chest, back, or leg day and give it 24 to 48 hours to recuperate before doing it again. Or as I always do, I just do 1 of those little triplexes. That gives me 3 days of a variety of core exercises that I can do. And I'm not repeating anything, so I'm doing them every day. So anyway, I hope that that was useful to you. And again, the core is so important, so very important for your spinal support and your postural support. And without good posture, there's no performance outcome that's going to be optimal. And that's everything from an athletic endeavor to just walking up the stairs. It's always going to be easier with a strong core and proper posture. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was useful. If you have any questions, put them below. Please like the videos.